You ever have those wonders when you think you're going to turn into a housewife if you're home so long? I just caught Erin going through today's deals. None of them made sense on Amazon. And I'm just like, you're going through them? It's sort of like he's doing the internet version of waiting for an infomercial to give him a good deal.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Why? What are you doing? Why are we ordering stuff? Stop. Why are you even thinking? What do you possibly think you need? And that's the point. You don't. But maybe that could be useful. And that's getting into the hoarding thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick something up because I think it might be useful because it looks like a good deal. I mean, that's the point of infomercials. Either that or to make you feel so ashamedly white that you gotta get this new product so that you don't do this stupid shit, like bounce the salt shaker amongst your elbows 8 times like some weirdo acrobat, but somehow still drop it. Yeah, then there's the lady that opens up the cabinet. 1, 2, Tupperware. And I'm like, girl, you had enough time to move.
Yeah.
But
You had to wait for someone to knock the Tupperware over from the other side.
yeah. Which means it was stacked really well. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm buying shirts because I need more t-shirts because these are getting ratty.
Yeah. I mean, I figured you were on there for a reason, and it's probably shirts because some of his older shirts are just getting absolute wreckedly stained and torn apart. And they're doing that shirt thing where they shrink but widen. They're going, because Aaron is tall. He's a tall guy. So he gets rectangle shirts. And as they get older or drier, or this thing is drying them in such a way where they so he puts them on, and he's like, here, hon, have this. And I'm like, but it's a tent on me because it's so wide. Well, it's too short for me. And I'm like, let's throw them in the clothing bin.
Yeah. Ooh, this
No.
was a 37-cent discount.
I didn't even hear what it was. I don't care if it was for free. You don't need it.
It's something that's already in my cart.
Yeah, I don't care. You don't need it. Is this Rich Warlock?
No.
No, this isn't Gildan.
No.
That is a Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft joke. For those of you that still play that long-forgotten game, haha. For the rest of you that play a real MMO, hi, you know who Gul'dan is. But yeah, so 8:22. We're biking.
Yeah.
Are we going by Amstel or are we going by your work?
Work.
Okay. We went by Amstel yesterday because he was getting breakfast.
Yeah.
They don't have, the cafeteria doesn't have breakfast?
Nope. They open at 11:30.
Well, I was going to say, I wasn't expecting you get a 4-course breakfast like you do with your lunches. I was expecting you would go in there, grab a thing of yogurt, a croissant, maybe an orange juice, which I know you don't drink because it's the worst thing on the planet, and just go to your desk. Get a simple breakfast. Dairy, yogurt, and fruit.
He doesn't know what 4-course meals mean, so you'll have to forgive him. Lunch is not a 4-course meal.
That place is fancy.
No, it's not.
When you told me the cafeteria was there, I was expecting, junior high cafeteria, which you walk in and it smells like 8 kinds of food and the fruit is kind of on its way out.
No. That is not 4-course. It isn't fancy. It's 2 things that you can have them hand you, or a salad, or a sandwich.
The few times that I've been there, they've made something
Yeah.
for me. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they have things that are not pre-prepared.
Fancy.
4-course means soup, and salad, and entree,
And
and
breadsticks.
dessert.
And breadsticks. We're American. You can't say soup and salad and not say and breadsticks.
Soup, salad, and breadsticks.
Soup, salad, breadsticks.
$6.99.
Those times. Well, you're waiting out the rainstorm. And you're like, oh, okay. I'm pretty good. Let me wrap up what I'm doing here. I've been getting some allergies, so I kind of cleaned the apartment a little bit. Did some things on WoW because new raid week. I should tell Aaron that there's World Quest's bonus rep. Him being human, help him get closer to flying, and I know that the world will open up for him on. Anyways, so he can do some World Quest while we wait for dinner tonight. And I'm just like, okay, let's get. Like I literally just got done eating, and I thought the thought, okay, let's get going. Flash, flash. I'm like, cool. In the middle of a thunderstorm. I've been trying to get myself motivated. Much like the weather, I feel like I'm sinking. Therapy yesterday was able to get it out, but it was just like, it doesn't seem like it's enough. I mean, like, I even had the momentary thought that is slippery. Slimy little deck panels. I'm not even picking my legs up, just sliding. I don't know. It's not really raining all that much out here. Who knows? I gotta. I think that's cloud lightning. Usually cloud lightning is the one that has rolling thunder because it doesn't stop at the ground. It can arc through the clouds. And especially if it's like going away, not necessarily away from you, but if it's going horizontal to you, the bolt, that is, then it's easier for you to hear just rolling thunder. When it hits the ground, all you have is... Thankfully, I just came inside. Like, oh my God, you just guessed it. Oh, gross. I just cleaned this place. But anyways, as I was saying, I've been having a bit of motivation problem. Like, I had to calm myself down this morning because I was just like, why am I attempting football? Because that's where my brain's at this point. I'm not trying to play football. I'm not playing football. I'm attempting football. And I don't know, and I keep telling myself, just one more year, everything will turn around. You'll actually be a fairly decent person. You won't be sitting around friendless on the sidelines after games forever. I mean, nothing lasts that long, right? Right? I mean, that's the whole motivation thing, right? Is if good doesn't last, good things don't last forever, well, neither do bad things because there's a cycle. It's cyclic. It goes up and down. And then there's also the motivation thing that says the longer you're down, it's like the bow for bow and arrow. The longer you're pulled back, the more you're going to shoot forward. And I keep telling myself those things. But it just, I don't know. Things are getting real weird recently in my brain. And I really wonder if I, had the motivation before, or if I just sort of kept using Willie as like a drug to keep me motivated and all that jazz. Almost 3 o'clock. I'll just swing by and get some beer for tonight. I should probably head by the gym at least and do something. I should probably. Itchy. Now that we're getting a little bit more humidity, now that it's raining, but it's still warm, we're. Yeah. So I think I'm going to shower, even though I could probably just go stand outside, get struck by lightning, fix my hair situation, and I get a shower at the same time. Alright, I'm here at the gym, doing all my weirdo stuff. Doing everything I can to keep the heels on the motion while I'm at it's to help. Like, I actually researched this one, and it's to help with maintaining balance when the hips are in a really weird position. It helps with, so that as a linebacker in my research, because I haven't asked anyone, that if you can balance low, then you can stay low. Plus, you know, the day after leg day, stuff like this is really tough. And just the lighting. It's been super rainy. Like, I got in here and then, like, while I was changing clothing, I said, and it came out and I just walked over to the main table and I was like, glad I got here just in time. But yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go down again, and I'll pause here, and I'll stop the recording, and then I'll show you guys the ankle stability. There's a lot of these things like everyone's like, hey, do this, and I'm like, you do realize that in football you guys do use a little bit more than other stuff in your body. You know, like, you could get all the strength you want, but if you have like no hip mobility and no hip stretching and no hip, all that stuff, you're not going to be able to be low. Sure, you can get down and push up, but you have to drop down first. So being able to move and be powerful low and agile. So the benefit with this is if you're a beginner, you just put one foot on it, kind of roughly in the center. Not directly in the center, because then things get, yeah. So right about there. Just get on one foot. And then you sink. And this helps the stabilization of that singular leg. My left leg is retarded. You guys will see here. That's stabilized. It's a little bit easier on the flat side because your foot this is stable. You're not having to work. You're working the stability of your leg, not your ankle. Yeah, see. My right leg is so much better. And then to finish, you guys probably didn't look at that very well, but basically you just, because I was trying to film at the same time, because that's what happens, is you basically come out like you would stepping up onto the thing, your knee up. So this is the bubble side. I don't try to lower down on any of this because, well, at least this leg is really... I just do everything I can to try to stay balanced on my toes. I swear to God, I did a long-term injury to this leg. It's so bad. As you guys can see, this leg sucks at first, but it calms down after a little bit.
This is really good for ankle stuff. Yeah, my ankles like suck. It's probably because of the way I sit in my chair, cross-leg all the time. Maybe I'm just balancing on this thing wrong. I put my heel more on it. Oh no, nope, that's not working. Oh, there we go. Nope. Nope. Oh, I had equilibrium. Nope.
I'm going to go out this side of Albert Heijn for the hell of it. I love how there's guys here in the Netherlands that walk around with Carhartt on their clothing and like the gayest font ever. And I'm like, have you ever seen a tractor? Have you? I mean, so yeah, that's pretty much what I call Plyos Day. I went to the gym a little later. Some lady already had, they had the ladder, which is a long ladder, in the like, usually when I'm there early in the day, there's like karate kids. But yeah, there's a small, like, midgets. They're in the, it's like almost a dance floor room, something like that. But anyways, so that's that for today. The storm rolled through today. Not gonna have any rain on the way home. Aaron left home work early. I'm not sure why. I'll figure that one out. No, if you. Yes, I'm listening to Smash Mouth. Shut up.